For me, putting the ice in is definitely one of my favorite times of the year.
This team honestly is pure passion.
All these people come in and see our ice. It just makes you want to do that much of a better job.
That's the pride factor in it, is seeing how much the process kind of goes unnoticed to the public eye. It's a great feeling seeing when those 3,000 people are cheering away and you know you did a good job at the end of the day, so that makes it for me.
There's a lot to it. We have to make sure that the floor is 100% clear of all debris, any types of oils, any kind of contaminants that are gonna cause any issues with our ice.
To get going, we turn the plant on a few days early, let it cool down, so when we put water down, it actually freezes right away.
It's a lot of thin layers, I think, is one of the parts that a lot of people don't realize. You know, you can just turn a hose on and let it fill up and let it freeze, but it's gonna be awful ice.
We paint down our white. We're doing usually about 3 layers of that, and then we're gonna seal it in.
So the white layer is very, very important to just the overall look of the ice. If you can nail the white layer, the rest is actually pretty easy.
And then that's when the fun really begins. We start laying lines down, measuring everything out.
We're measuring 16,000 times to make sure all our measurements are right, make sure it's consistent throughout the league. After that, laying our lines, laying our strings, we get right to painting the colors that everyone's familiar with.
It's nice goalie crease blue right there. This might actually be the best part. This might actually be the best part. It's the most prideful part of the job, because at the end of when it's all done, we get to look at the ice and be like, it looks good. Now play on it. And then it's just keeping it up. So it's always lots of fun. Always lots of fun. Never a dull moment around here.
Everything's hand painted. That includes the hash marks, the goal lines, the creases. Once we get all that done, we start laying logos.
I would say for OHL ice, the biggest adjustment process has been all of the logos, especially the giant bulldog at center ice.
That center logo is everything. But the first thing your eye is drawn to is going to be the biggest logo, and that is our center ice logo, which is the bulldog's head. And it instantly transforms it into an OHL rink. And it's one of the greatest feelings. There was a bit of back and forth. There usually is, because as much as we want to measure things and make sure everything is just perfect, there's also the optics test. And it has to pass the eye test. Without the eye test, the measurements mean nothing. If it's a little bit off, we notice all season, and that ruins our experience, and we certainly don't want to pass that feeling on to the players, the organization, or the fans. Every one of our operators are diehards about this position, and that passion comes through in every element of the job.
So for me, I've always been pretty proud of the fact that I get to serve the community, and a lot of people have fun with the product that I help create. So having the addition of the Bulldogs at the Civic Center is pretty special, because I see kids taking pictures and you know they're pretty pumped up to skate on the same ice as, again, their role models, OHL players.
My passion stems from playing hockey. I've always been a lover of hockey since I could walk. I learned how to skate on a pond in Johnny Bower Park in Mississauga. I was actually starting to lose the passion of hockey for a little while there, and my supervisor Ryan was very convincing in trying to get me down here to be part of the Bulldogs. It brought life back into my passion for hockey. It's made a big difference coming down here and having this opportunity, because I don't know if I would have had this opportunity anywhere else. So I'm very grateful for that.
As soon as those doors open and customers are coming in, fans are coming in, whether they're rival fans or our fans, this building just bumps up to another level. So I cannot wait for this season, for that first puck drop, for those doors to open, for the first song to start playing. The firsts of 24-25 season are what drive us through the off season. And we are so close. We are right there.